Howdy ho. No, not you, Mildred. Howdy, gang. So, how is everything working now? Anyone here? Come on over, guys. 2 people. So that's me and me. Oh, Hope. Hi, Hope. Good morning. How are you? We're here on a Thursday. 9 Mildred. No, no, go. And the sun is kind of annoying because it's getting in the way, and I don't have blinds. Now, maybe for the next stream I have to, or for the future I have to go somewhere else. Hi Lemmy, yes, you're on the right stream. I'm so sorry. I don't know how this is working. How this works or doesn't work. Actually, it doesn't work. I set the streams up a day ahead of time at the correct time, and howdy all in the attic. I always forget names. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. I apologize. Hey Maria, thank you all for hanging in there. So for next week, I'm sure I'm going to find a video somewhere on YouTube telling me how to start a live stream. Mildred, we're busy right now. And there's Bismarck. He is saying hi too from back there. He's not quite the Bing's personality that he needs to come up and show his butthole to the whole world. And that's fine with me. So how's everyone doing? We got 4 people. Well, that's a good thing considering that my streams are all always kind of weird. I can't say if I'm hot or cold. It's that kind of season where it's really cold inside the house and nice and warm outside of the house, which in the summertime is when we need it to be cold inside the house. But in the summertime, it never works that way. Now, in the wintertime, when I would like it to be a little bit warmer inside, it's freezing cold. And then I dress up with sweaters and go out, and while I'm out, all of a sudden I realize it's too warm. I'm overdressed. Yeah. So yeah, you're busy, Hope, but you also have several booths to take care of, and yeah, everybody's coming at last minute to shop before Christmas, right? Yeah. Can we see this? No, we can't. Mildred had her haircut the other day, and they gave her a little bow tie, which is so cute. Up there. Which is so cute, but with all the fur, it's really not that visible. So anywho, what have we been doing? Well, I'm kind of like taking it easy. I had a busy day yesterday. I was on 2 lives. I was on with Claudia K in the morning. Claudia K Vintage. Check out her channel. She's really cool. And my phone is telling me that I'm live. No, that I have a message. So, but I should probably find my own live on my phone. So, there it is. So I can type my answers on here. It's easier than trying to reach the keyboard up there somewhere. So yeah, I did that live with Claudia in the morning. She was really nice. She was giving people with channels. They both did, Claudia and Cindy, Mimi's Treasure Cottage Cindy. They both, Bismarck, he does not like it when I sit here and talk to nobody. Bismarck, hey, because he thinks that, he thinks that I'm just giving him a hard time. I'm just annoying him because he would like me to sit there all quiet, not move, so he can sit in my lap, which he only does in the wintertime when it's too cold outside. In the summertime, we all just sweat our butts off and we do not cuddle up together. So yeah, yesterday morning I was on with Claudia, which was really fun, with a few other people, and then yesterday afternoon I was on with Cindy of Mimi's Treasure Cottage, and that was really fun too. We had to play games though. Oh, games are so hard for me. I claim the language barrier, and people laugh at me, but it's true. It is true. There's so much I don't know, and the specific terminology I never know. I know regular language, but when it comes to Christmas things, Christmas songs. I don't know Christmas songs or car car terminology. I don't know that either. I can tell it to you in German, but then you look at me like, huh? What? So, hi, Yoon Star Girl. It's good to see you. Chrissy, good morning. I'm so happy you all found me. Oh, this piece? Yeah, this is one of the nice pieces that I actually, yeah, it is from Mexico. I picked that up at the believe it or not, Arizona State Fair a few years ago. Hello, Rachel. Good morning to LA. It's even earlier for you than it is for me. Now, give it a few more months and we'll be, yeah, it'll be just as early there as it is here. So, yeah, what did we do? So, yeah, I was on those two lives yesterday, and I also did my Kitty Hall video. I know some of you are waiting for the Kitty Hall video. I was going to post that today, but with this live today, I'll probably wait till tomorrow. So I have something to post for Christmas because I have another haul video coming up from Monday. When I went to the White Dove, I did pick up quite a few items there. They had some nice stuff this week. They always have nice stuff, but the prices are a little bit on the higher side, which is not too bad because it's a good cause. They profit they are for the hospice of the valley, and I figure a lot of us may end up at that hospice at some point in the future, so we may as well help them out now, but with donations and with shopping there. Hey, Claudia. Speak of the devil showed up. One of the lovely ladies who had me on their lines yesterday. So, uh, either way, Bree, I don't know if you can do that for me. Would you be able to post Claudia's channel in the chat? If not, I'll post it later in the description. But I always forget these descriptions. Excuse me while I blow my nose. It's winter. It is winter season, and maybe Cindy's channel as well. Mimi's Treasure Cottage. She does a lot of crafting stuff too. She has another channel, a crafting channel. I forgot what that's called now. It's Cindy something. Cindy with a Y-I. First the Y, then the I. But I'm sure you all know Cindy. Everybody knows us. I mean, the smaller group among us. All the people who don't know us, they haven't found us yet either. That's why they don't know us. They'll be here next year. Thank goodness next year is coming soon. We have big plans for next year. We want to extend our channel, but, well, not extend, grow. So, anywho, I did the Kitty Hall video yesterday that will be posted tomorrow. And I will do the White Dove. Oh, thank you, Bree. I appreciate your help. Your White Dove video, that'll be posted probably day after tomorrow. Today I was just planning on taking a day off. I really want to go to the movies. I haven't been to the movies in so long. I went to see that James Bond a couple of months ago, but other than that, I haven't been to the movies in 2 years now. No. So yeah, Bree rocks. Bree is one of the best moderators around. She is always on top. Appreciate that, and I'm happy to have her as one of my helpers and friends. So, hi Helen. Good morning, Helen. My nose is a little clogged up all of a sudden because my nose knows that I am going live. So let's give Tiger a hard time and annoy Tiger's viewers. Believe it or not, I didn't have any nose issues all morning up until now. So my nose will have to get over it. Oh, thanks, Bree. We're all one big happy family. Yep. One big happy family. Speaking of, guess what? I did get friend mail. Actually, I have a big box from Misty, but that has to wait till Christmas because I want to open something on Christmas. So I have that box from Misty and an unidentifiable package from QVC that one of my QVC friends sent me. I will open those on Christmas, but which is for me tomorrow, because we do Christmas on the 24th in the evening, in the afternoon slash evening, which is really kind of cool. I always like that better than the 25th in the morning thing that Americans do, because that's such a hassle. It is early, first of all. And I know parents are trying to sleep, and then here come the kids at 4 o'clock because they are excited. They want their prezzies. Yeah, knocking on the door. Hey, it's time to get up. In Germany, it's really a lot more fun, to me at least. It's because the day is kind of funny because in the mornings the stores are still open. They close at noon, and then in the afternoon everything gets ready. Then people get home and they get everything ready. And in my house, my mom would actually do the tree. She would decorate the tree on the 24th, which I always thought was too late because I wanted to see the tree ahead of time. But that was, well, the way we do it. Decorate the tree on the 24th in the early afternoon, and then by 4 or 5 o'clock you sit down for a coffee, and you get the music on. She always played Bing Crosby, White Christmas. That was her favorite song. And then you had your some coffee and cookies and a nice get together, and then you slowly opened your presents. That was just more, I don't know, it's kind of cozier that way, even if you do work in the morning. But you close at noon, so it's all good. And then the 25th and 26th are holidays, so both days everything shuts down. That's the bad part, especially if you're a kid or a young person who wants to do stuff, who doesn't want to sit, who doesn't want to, doesn't want to sit at home twiddling their thumbs. Oh, I remember one year when we were visiting my mom up in northern Germany. She lived on an island right up in the North Sea, and Denmark was right across. So my now ex then partner and I, we went on that ferry over to Denmark, hoping that Denmark would be open. I don't know why we were thinking that, because hey, it's a foreign country. Foreign countries are supposed to be open on Christmas Day, so there, It was just as dead, but it was beautiful. We just walked around a little bit. We enjoyed the scenery. We had a hard time finding food because there was no uh, nothing was open. So yeah, that was really cool. That was a fun day, and that was funny because we were walking through these quiet little roads in this quiet little town, and there was I was just talking. I was saying, we need a cat in the window now. And lo and behold, as soon as I had said that, there was the cat sitting in the window. I did take the picture. I still have the picture. Unfortunately, of course, what I wasn't even thinking about at the time, because I was not that good a photographer as I thought I was at the time. That was like 30 years ago. There was the reflection of me, which is kind of interesting. The reflection of me in the window, taking a picture of the cat in the window. I have to find that negative. That was obviously before digital, so I have to find that negative, and I can probably play with that and upload it to my computer and do something with it. And if all else fails, just to get a print done and I don't know. Anyways, that was the cat in the window story, and I love that picture. And no matter what, even if my reflection was in there, I always love that picture, and I love the story behind it. Christmas Day. Anyways, what did we get for Christmas? We got friend mail, a couple of pieces. Like last week, I went to Miss Pamela Blanchard's sale, and she had this totally cool tiger brooch. Of course, everybody was yelling, "Tiger, Dibs, tiger, tiger!" So I was kind of put on the spot. I had to, I had no choice but to get it. But you know how it is with a lag. I'm usually very unlucky when it comes to the number system. That's why the um um the the offer up system works better for me, even though that sometimes gets a little more expensive. But hey, you know what? Nobody punched a number in. I think they were all waiting for me to do it, and then I was all excited. I was getting my new tiger brooch, and then Miss Pamela sent me an email saying, "Oh, you'll get it, dude. You don't pay for it. That's my gift to you for Christmas." So here it is. It showed up the other day. Let me see. Do that. It is just gorgeous. And he is a lot more gorgeous in person than he is on screen. Because I fell in love with him on screen, but then when I got him home, those green eyes, they're just really cool. So that's, yeah, he has to go on some hat or something. He's rather big and heavy, but he is really cool. I like him. So that was nice. That's, yeah, Miss Pamela's. And I apologize again for my nose. Yeah. So yeah, Miss Pamela is awesome. She is. I don't know why she decided to do that. She rarely she hardly knows me, but you know what? She's a great woman. And then there was a sale from Jan, Antiques by Karen. Jan's. She had this totally cool tiger salt and pepper, and this is one I've never seen before. It's plastic, but isn't he cool? And there's the bottom. And there it is. There's one salt and one pepper. And you press the button of the recording. And that was actually gifted to me by Melanie Serendipity. That was totally cool. I was bidding on that, and of course my number came up way on the bottom because of my lag and everything. But the person who ended up getting it was Melanie, and she told Jan to just send it to me. That was so sweet. Thank you again, everybody who sent me gifts. That was really nice. I also have a real Christmas tree this year, which was also a gift. Ta-da! This came from Trisha, Sandy and Otto. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love the Santa in there, and those glasses, and that's a penguin. That's one of those things that it folds up and fits in the card, and then you can put it up. And then, of course, I learned from Misty Bot Bottle Brush Trees, and at the Cat Cafe at La Gatara, I picked this up, among other things. This little Mexican kitty. And then I found the bottle brush tree after that, and it fits in perfectly. So now I have an actual Christmas tree. And this was not part of the lot. The lot that I have in my whole video, I forgot to show that because it was not with the lot, because it's not part of the lot. I actually paid separately for that. That one I paid for myself. And yeah, I know. How many cats do you know that have a tree growing out of their backs? That is a unique cat. It is, and it's a cute one too. I really like this. It's made in Mexico, and someone had these little felt things on it. A lot of the items I picked up had these things stuck on the bottom. I kind of don't like it when people do that because you can't get them off anymore. And when you do, there's always like a residue, and sometimes they cover up the marks and stuff. Like this one has a sticker with Mexico on it. It's probably newer, but it's pottery. It's a cute piece. And what I did pick up, oh, there's more. That's right. For instance, there's the card I got from Miss Pamela. I like that card. I love that silver sleigh. That is just, the colors are really nice. That's one card, and this is another vintage postcard that also came from Trisha, along with the Christmas tree from 1914. And someone wrote on the back just a little bit. But that's a beautiful piece. And that I'm not giving away. That I'm keeping. I don't know how she could give it away. But I'm glad she did because I like it. I have an old German. I had a couple of the ones that I brought back from Germany. One I sent out, and the other one I still have. It's an old German little Christmas card that someone wrote. I think it came from the mother. So I like those old things, and I don't know, I just can't give them up. Now, if I had a whole stack of them, that'd be different, yeah. But if I only have one or two, yeah, my mom was born 10 years later. My mom actually would have a birthday today, her 97th birthday. She was born in 1924. So, yeah, that was. She also died way too young, but she was a smoker and she knew what she was getting herself into. She was actually very, very brave when she fought that lung cancer. She was not complaining. She was not blaming anyone, but she was excited that she only smoked one pack of cigarettes a day when she was, yeah, when she was very sick. She smoked till the last day. She could not quit. So if you smoke, think about that. It's really not a good thing. So what else do we have? Oh, you know what? I do have. I don't like to show the smaller items in the whole videos because I always have issues with them. It's so hard to show, and so hard to haul up. But I did pick up a bunch of brooches last weekend at the antique market. So I was gonna show you those, and because I don't have the trusty black velvety thing to show to help, I found the trusty purple one because purple is so much nicer than black. I probably should have just stuck them all on here, which I didn't do. And this is kind of hard because this is so small, but that's a blue rhinestone kitty face brooch. It's yeah, it's I don't know, it's not marked or anything. It's just let me get my hands out of the way, my fingers. So yeah, that there we go. Probably just not do it with my little trusty purple thing. That's too bad, but there we go. Nice blue kitty. And then there is this one I've picked up a while ago, but this is just a plain gold colored leaf. I like that. I like the plain ones because they're just, they're not so overrated and you can enjoy the beauty. I love leaves. It reminds me of a fall leaf. Hi Mildred. Of a fall leaf. And there's a little flower, which is also a little bit almost enamel. I think it's enameled. Shiny. Well, hope you're the expert in decoration and you know what to do with these things. I will have no idea. I'll take a class from you someday next week. You should offer classes, really. Yeah, right, Maria. Trisha rocks. She is cool. She's a cool person. Then there is the lizard. Now this guy I probably keep. He is just so cool. I have more brooches than I have hats now. So I know I have to buy more hats for all those brooches, but then I have more hats and I have days in a week to wear them. Oh man, this is just what a mess. At least brooches don't clog up your house too much because they're so small. They're easy to put away. Or you can stick them all on one piece of black velvety cloth and hang them in a frame or something. That'd be nice. And then there are those two butterflies. Disregard the price. Um, they're just nice. I know a lot of people like butterflies. So these are going to be for sale. And then there's this one, which I really like this one because I like these lacquered brooches. And then there is the little dragonfly. It's purple. Shiny and purple. Now that should go on one of my hats, but I'm just not into dragonflies. It's purple though. But I like that lacquered one even better, and I'm not into flowers either. Yeah, right, Helen. I wish I had a few more heads. At least like oh, what was that guy from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Bumblebrook something. Zephod. Zephod something with a B. He had two heads. I need 10 heads for all my hats. And there's my last one. Look at it. It's a tiger. Tiger, tiger, tiger. And a bunny. Now I know what the bunny and the tiger have to do with each other. They just stuck them together. And then they sold them together. But I like that little tiger. He's going a hat too. I'm going to have to stick 5 brooches on one hat, like all the way around. Oh, sorry, Hope. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, thank you, Bree. Bree, you rock. It's early in the morning, and here you are popping out links like the candy. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Trisha is really cool because she supports everybody so much. Not every reseller supports the others, because some resellers have this whole concept going that it's competition, and they don't want to support anyone who may take any money away from their income. Trisha is the opposite. I mean, Misty too. There's a lot of them who do, and of course Claudia and Cindy and everybody who support other channels, because we all work together. There is enough honey for everybody. Everybody gets their share, right? That's nothing wrong with that. And and well, as long as Bree is okay popping those channels out, please do. That's if she has the opportunity and the time. It takes me forever to find those channels, and I can only do it on a laptop. I don't know how to post links on the phone. So yes, everyone is different. Everyone has different customers. Everyone has different merchandise. Even though a lot of us have similar items, because you guys love the glass, so we all bring out the glass. I've brought out some dishes and a lot of like sugar creamer things, and those don't not quite as popular. Now the glass is definitely a lot more popular, and I have some real nice glass items waiting for my next sales next year. So yeah, and Trisha actually has a list. She in her on her channel, if you go into her about info, I think it is. That's where it is. She posted channels of all the all the ones that she knows that are you know. So yeah, she's really cool about that. And it's karma. It's like there's nothing wrong with supporting others. Then that way there, others support you as well. And what else was I going to do? I wasn't sure if you all wanted to buy something today or not. I don't really have a sale set up, but I have a few items that are always floating around here because I live in an overstuffed house, kind of like Nancy does, except mine is not quite as overstuffed, but it's pretty stuffed. I have some items that I could show you if you're interested, but I obviously would not be shipping them this week. I would be shipping them on Monday. But yeah, like this my little German beer stand. I don't know where I got that in a estate sale somewhere. I think it was part of a lot. But it's so cool because it's so small. It's really whoops. Stand foreign. Now that one I haven't done any research on yet. I haven't figured out the foreign, what that means. I mean, obviously made in a foreign country, but which foreign? Foreign to whom? Foreign to Japan? Foreign to Germany? Because they are the ones who usually make those. So they're either made in Germany or made in Japan. I don't know. This one could be made in Japan. I don't know. It's foreign. It's made in foreign. I hope if you wait a day or two, I will post the kitty haul tomorrow. It's in the can. I was going to post it today, but then I'm doing the live today. So see, and that's really where I need to grow up. I need to grow up, and I need to get my act together, and I need to start scheduling things on a regular time. I know people like to know when things are posted because I wait for it. I know Danny posts one every evening. I think it's like at 5 o'clock Pacific or something like that. And people are actually waiting for it. They know it's coming, so they are going to watch it when it posts. And some people do 2 or 3 times a week. With me, when I film something, I want to share it now. I don't want to wait. And I don't want to look like Captain Kirk. But I do. Why? Ugh. But yeah, I do. I'm always like, oh yeah, I got this film. I got this film. I gotta show it. I gotta show it. I posted not middle. No, wrong side. It's just kind of So, and that's why I started to cut up the minute go. I started to cut up the shopping videos into like 15-20 minute strips because I found long videos do not work for me. And I know people in general have a small attention span. And I know all you folks or YouTube friends, you have so many channels on your subscription list. You don't have time to spend an hour on one channel because you have 5 other channels lined up to watch. Now Nancy, the real overstuffed house, she had this thought that she taught me that you go into the settings and you can speed up the video. You can speed up to 1.25, 1.75, 1.5, or 2 times the speed. That's what I do. A lot of the videos too. If you listen to them, they're fairly slow. They're going slow. They don't want to get you all nauseous with all these camera movements. And I'm getting a scam call. And so if I speed up to 1.5 times, sometimes I even do 2 times the regular speed, I can still hear them. They don't have the chipmunk voice. I thought at first, I mean, when I found out that this exists, I never tried it because I was always thinking, yeah, chipmunks. No, I don't want chipmunks. I can't stand chipmunks. But on YouTube, it doesn't give you a chipmunk voice. It does give you a little bit of a altered voice because it's faster, but it's not too bad. So yeah. Yeah, Maria, I know I can schedule StreamYard. I don't like to do StreamYard on YouTube when I can do regular. Oh, look at that. Cindy, speak of the devil. Why is it everybody I mention in my video shows up 2 minutes later? Good morning, Cindy. That was fun yesterday. That was a great idea you had there. Even though I hate games, but they were fun games. So yeah, I do schedule it ahead, Maria. I did schedule it ahead of time, and I found that if I schedule it on my phone, it does not show up on my laptop, which doesn't make sense. I figured it would show up on my account, but it doesn't. So then I rescheduled it this morning on my laptop so that it would start on my laptop, but it didn't start, and I don't understand why. And where it said go live, the little thing, it stayed gray. It did not light up, so we could click on it to go live. So I'm going to look at the what you call it, at the this thing called YouTube. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's one of those things where they have all sorts of videos. I'm sure someone has a video on how to where they show a picture what it's supposed to look like. So in the future, when I schedule my streams, they actually start and don't just look at me like, okay, it's supposed to start now, but I won't because, ha ha ha, I'm fooling you. You're sitting there waiting for your stream and you were not streaming. Yeah. So what's next? I picked up the game. Speak of games, I picked up this totally cool Golden Girls game. Because I was thinking that's something we could do. We could read Golden Girls questions and answer Golden Girls questions. Turns out it is one of those. It does have a kind of a board game type thing going on. It has the cheesecakes. It's for certain people, so many players, and everybody who wins answers the question gets a slice of cheesecake, and whoever gets their cheesecake together first wins. Shouldn't be the other way around. Shouldn't you give up a slice when you lose the question or when you don't know the answer? And then the fewer answers you know, the more likely you are to lose your entire cheesecake without eating it. That's the way I would play it. But it also has question like these whole, I didn't even open them all yet, different kind topics to questions. Memes, who said it? There's this one there, who said it? Oh, who was it? And I opened the trivia ones. And there's dating. So if anyone ever wants to come over to my house and play the Golden Girls game, let me know. By next year, I'm promising my house will be visitable. Won't be too bad. Actually, the kitchen was clean for a day this week. My kitchen always, by the time I finally get my kitchen cleaned up, it lasts a day, and the next day it looks like something exploded in there again. I don't know why. I don't even cook much because I don't want to get everything dirty. Hi, Leanne. Welcome. Thank you for popping in, Cindy. And you have a Merry Christmas and enjoy your day. So, hey, Brenda. Good morning. Well, sorry, your grandson won't be there on Christmas, but at least Santa was there. At least that, even if it's a few days early. I've never seen Golden Girls. You've never seen Golden Girls, Helen? You should check it out. I know it's on YouTube. It's a really, they're so funny. They're hilarious. Like the trivia question, the Golden Girls trivia. Who gave a colleague a cat named Buster that then mauled him? Ooh. That's one of those stories from this little town, I bet you. Who could it have been? Of course, Rose! Rose, who was turning 100. She has a whole magazine at the newsstands about her 100th birthday. That woman is. Yeah, Betty White she is so cool. Oh yeah, you can watch it on cable too. I don't know about cable much. I don't really watch much TV. I watch the regular. I watch a couple of shows that I watch on a regular basis, but I don't see that. And that's really what it is with these TVs nowadays. They charge you all this money and give you 500 channels, and you watch five of those 500 channels. And we don't have NBC right now because months ago, in the summer when it was still hot, they took away. Whoops, they took away NBC. It's one of those stupid things where the whole money thing where the channels want more money and the providers won't give them the money, and ultimately the viewers lose out because I pay no matter what, and I lose one of the channels that I need. Now in the wintertime there's sports on. NBC has the skiing, NBC has the football, and I can't watch it. That's just not cool. But that's why I'm probably not gonna keep my dish very long. I like my dish because I'm kind of like I don't like to watch everything on my laptop. I haven't figured out how to hook the computer up to the TV, and that little box on my dish network, it has all the channels. I can watch my stuff when I want to. I can DVR it and watch it when I need to, and all this stuff I don't know how to do that on a laptop. So hi, Dana. Good morning, Dana. Thanks for stopping by. And everybody who snuck in, who I have not greeted yet, I apologize. I've been kind of running my mouth here because I'm by myself. I need a partner in crime. Any of you out there doing videos or have channels, let me know. Just send me an email. We'll hook something up and we'll do a collaboration. I'm kind of like Misty. I don't want to do it by myself. It's more fun when you have another person. Oh. Yeah, Bree, but what happens to my phone then? If I have watching something on the phone to my TV, can I still use my phone? Or is my phone blocked with this show that I'm watching? Plus, my TV, even though it's a smart TV, it does not, I cannot figure out. I think on my laptop, I have to have a cable, which I don't have. One of those Ethernet cables or one of those cables that goes from a laptop or HD. Either way, I really don't care. The only time I need is when I watch my German shows on my German on the German websites, and that's where I would be like to be able to transmit them from my computer to my TV so I can watch them on the big TV. But otherwise, I'll just watch them on the computer. I actually bought one of those cheap desktop computers, the small ones from Fry's Electronics a few years ago when they were still in business. And I didn't have the cable for it. And then I did try, I think I found a cable and tried to hook it up, but I just couldn't figure it out. So it didn't work right. So Which Golden Girl's best friend faked her own death while playing tennis with her? Which Golden Girl's best friend faked her own death while playing tennis with her? So the best friend faked the death, and the Golden Girl was playing with that person. Yes, that was Dorothy. You have it right. Honestly, I don't remember that show. I saw a lot of these. I saw all these shows at some point, but it's been so long. But yeah, they were they were hilarious. I mean, that was a hilarious cast. Yeah, I tried a Roku once. I couldn't figure it out either, so I sold it again. One of those little things you stick in your computer or in your TV. One of those looks like a little thumb drive. Yeah, I don't like those. So, who was the first roommate to move in with Blanche? Oh, that was right early. Oh yeah, the Fire Stick. That's the one I had. I had one. I picked it up and it didn't work for me, so we sold it again. Who was the first roommate to move in with Blanche? That was Rose. Yes. And again, 100 points for each one of you. So, next year, I swear, next year when I'm a little more situated and know more what I'm doing with this whole YouTube thing, we'll do something fun. Next year, I'll probably invite people on my channel like I'm doing this year. I probably have the guts to actually ask someone, "Hey, do you want to come on my channel?" I have a list of people I would love to have on my channel, but my channel is so small still. I'm kind of embarrassed saying, "Well, yeah, you have 20,000 subscribers and I have 2,000, not even. I have 200. Would you like to come on my channel?" Yeah, no, that's not right. But yes, I do have more than 200. I didn't check yesterday. I had 776, I think, which is cool. We're coming up on 1,000 soon at this rate. And would you like to buy something, or would you like me to show you something that's for sale? You don't even have to buy it. You just look at it and let me know if you like it. I don't expect anyone to buy anything. I'm happy when you do, but if you don't, I totally respect that because I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to all these sales. That's why I stopped going to some of these sales because it's like I cannot sit on my hands as much as I should. I spend so much money on these items, which I love. I love each and every one of these items, but yeah, and I also want to support each and every one of those sellers because I mean, we're all friends, and I love to support Miss Pamela, who seems to not want to sell me anything because sends me stuff for free now. But then sometime I'm gonna be able to buy something again, and I certainly like to support Trisha. She's awesome. Her voice is so soothing. I feel so bad because on Saturday nights when she's on late, it's so easy to fall asleep to her voice, and then I don't want to give her the feeling that she's boring me because I fall asleep. uh, I have this totally cool. It's another one of my cobalt blue collection. Remember, sometime was it last year or year before even? It's been a long time. I picked up a whole box of cobalt blue glass. Most of it is sold by now. This piece I've had at the antique mall, and then I closed my booth at the antique mall, and it's been in storage since. I just picked it up the other day. It's nice, nice picture. It's got the white inside, the blue outside, and I really like the way it's got these holes, so you can actually see what's in there. It's got the sizes on here. Someone wrote the sizes on there. That wasn't me that came like that. 8.5 inches tall. That's a beautiful piece. Anyone interested? I can let it go for $10. Special closeout deal. $10 for this totally cool piece. Just let me know. I'll give it the number 33. I'll give it a number 33 for $10 if you're interested. Now shipping from Arizona. I am shipping from Arizona. If you're on the right-hand side of the country. Oh yeah, California is not too bad, Maria. $10. We can do that. It's yours. I will ship it out on Monday. Then I have this totally cool swung vase, which is now it's not the the quality that a Fenton or a Viking has, but it's a nice piece. It's also a piece that I had at the antique mall, and it never sold. It's interesting because it got these. This green is like different shades, and then there's white, and it's got the pontal even back there down on the bottom. I had that at the mall for 25, well, for $30, and I could probably sell it for 25. If anyone is interested in this piece for $25, it's a nice piece. It's got a little bit of a bubble in here, definitely uncontrolled, but it's not a crack. It's inside the glass. Again, it's not the expensive super duper $100. That's a good question, Helen. I don't know if it glows or not. Nah, it's purple. I can't really tell. It doesn't look glowy to me. It just looks purpley because it's white. But maybe it does glow a little. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me if you can see it, because I know my my reception, I was told, is a little choppy at times. Thank you, Dana. Well, I'm not doing an official sale, so it's not like a whole lot of stuff I'm offering up to sell. And enjoy your vacuum, Dana. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. So yeah, 25. Like I said, there's another one of these little bubbles. It's got a couple of little bubbles in the glass, but it's a nice piece. It's a little thicker than the ones than what they usually are. So I don't know who made it. I don't know if it was a homemade piece or not, but it's still a nice piece. And I like it's a little bit heavier, a little because it's a little bit thicker. Because that way I would feel better if I actually put some flowers in there, like sunflowers would go in there because it's so tall. That would be really nice. But I wouldn't want it to fall over. That's why it's kind of nice. It has a little bit of more weight to it. So, and yeah, we still have those plates. I know I had those plates on at some point before, but I still have those. That's a set of 4. Now I think I tried to sell them in 2 sets of 2, or I can go by 1 each, or I can sell all 4. Anyone is interested in these? They're from Japan, and they actually have a little story on the back. Well, this one does. Not all of them do. There's the eagle. There's these birdies. And these birds even have a little hanger that someone stuck on there. That wasn't me. They came like this. There are these birdies. Then there's more birdies. Birdies. That one is really nice. I love the different colors. And there's another one. This one has a hanger too. And this one is the hummingbird with a little flower. That one would be my favorite because of the flower in it. It's really nice. This one has a sticker, but nothing printed on it. So yeah, we're selling those, the whole set, for, let's say, $12. That's $3 a piece. Anybody wants any of them? Any or all? Let me know. $12, number 20. And this is one of my favorite plates, actually. It's like a soup plate, salad plate. I actually used it for quite a while as a salad plate. Now, because of the hand painted inside. You gotta be really careful. So I would not suggest using a knife. But even with a fork, you gotta be careful. But yeah, I used it as a salad plate. I ate my salads out of it. It's made in Japan, and it's just a beautiful piece. That one I would let go for $5. Number 12, $5. Number 12 for the totally cool salad plate from Japan. No worries, Hope. Merry Christmas. Thank you for stopping by. I'll get in touch next week. We still have a project to work on. So, it is getting a little darkish. It's getting a little darkish in Arizona. We're expecting some rain. And I'm hoping to go to the movies today. The problem with the movies is that all the movies that are on right now are like 2.5 hour shows. I cannot sit 2.5 hours to a movie. Oh, that's just too long. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but I'm gonna cut it a little bit shorter. Oh, and we did have a new kitty. We had a new kitty show up today. I don't know if he is part of the colony from across the street. He has the markings. He looks like he could be related. He is missing a tail. His tail is cut off. Now, I don't know if he was born that way, but since he's a wild kitty, he may have lost it somewhere in an accident or something. But I'm not so sure if he is actually a feral or if he was abandoned. Um, he knew where the food was, so he must have been here before. Cause Myrtle's brother eats under the car. That's where he has his little safe spot where he comes to eat and where I feed him. And he gets canned food. The Fados across the street get dry food. But Myrtle's brother comes twice a day, 2 or 3 times, sometimes 4 times a day, depending on how much I feed him. And this guy, he was sitting at the door, right where Myrtle's brother usually sits and waits for his food in the morning. So he must have been here before and found the food before. So when I opened the door, he ran, but I put the food down and he was there quick. After I put the food down, he showed up and he ate the food. So he knows. But I've never seen him before. So I don't know. My next project, of course, I don't have the trap anymore. I borrowed the trap and I TNR'd a bunch of these cats across the street, but I never was able to catch the mama. The mama is too smart for her own good. Lately, I haven't seen much of her either, and her new kittens have disappeared too, so I don't know if they survived, but my guess is they did not. Because I was out of town when they were born, unfortunately, because the neighbor's kids actually knocked on my door looking for me. I had just left for Germany, and I expected by the time I got back to see the kittens, because usually after a couple of months they come out with a mama for the food. These didn't, so I don't know if they survived or not. My guess is they did not. And this one, I don't know. He looks a little bit younger, but he's definitely no kitten, so he could be related to Myrtle and Tom Tom, but I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, there's a lot of black and white kitties out there. They don't all have to be the same colony. They could just be black and white kitties. Bismarck is black and white, but he's more black than white, and he's not from a colony either. So yeah, so that kitty showed up on my back porch earlier today, and then he ran off when I opened the door to talk to him. And then again, he came to the front door when I was looking for Myrtle's brother, because he usually comes for breakfast. And then he ate a little bit. So now that he knows where the food is, I'm sure I'll see him again, and I'm sure Bismarck is not going to be happy. But shortly after he ate, I heard the noise from the back alley. So yeah, he was fighting with someone, probably Myrtle's brother, because he lives back there. So that's my new project. Now we have a new kitty on my Facebook memories. I saw a video of Moritz when he came to for his food. Moritz didn't live very long, unfortunately. I had people who came over. That was early last year, right before everything shut down, when I was still planning on my trip in May. And I had these people who were potential sitters come over, and they brought 2 dogs. I didn't even knew they were going to bring 2 dogs. So yeah, and I was trying to figure out what to do. That one dog and Mildred didn't seem to get along. I should have told him to leave right then, right there. So we were standing in the driveway, and Moritz came over early for some reason that day. Usually he comes later, and he hung around for a while and looked around. And that one dog, he was all excited. He just wanted to meet the cat. He was a nice dog, actually. I think it was a girl. She was friendly, but the cat didn't know that. So the cat got scared and ran off. And that one car that came down the road, yeah, that was it. And he is, hi Linda, hello to Michigan. And that was kind of sad because there's not a lot of traffic in my street. I live on a fairly quiet road, even though there's the big road next is right down there. It's really close, but our street does not have a whole lot of traffic. Mostly just the residents going back and forth, and the whole time I was standing with those people, it was like 45 minutes. There was one vehicle that came, and that was the vehicle that got Moritz. But I figured, it was meant to be. He was a wild kitty. He was on the TNR list. I had not caught him yet. And he wanted to come inside. I really hate that. Those strays, they want to come inside, and Bismarck just won't have it. Bismarck will not allow any more Toms in the house. He doesn't like any other cats. I mean, he has Myrtle. She fell in love with him when we first moved here 6 years ago. And they've been attached at the hip ever since, and that's not by his doing. Not by his doing. She started coming into the house 2.5, almost 3 years ago now. So the first 3 years she lived. Yeah, trap, neuter, release. So yeah, they were neutered, and that's the one good thing was that's the one good. I don't know. There's nothing good about a dead kitty, but when the brother of one of the kittens got ran over while I was in Germany, and my poor guy who was taking care of everybody thought it was Myrtle at first. He sent me this text. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Myrtle got killed. And then it turned out it wasn't Myrtle, and he sent me a text the next day saying, "No, Myrtle is alive. She just showed up." And I was telling him, I was like, "What did you think? You thought that Myrtle was dead?" And all of a sudden, he was like, "Yeah, it was in the middle of the night too," because he wasn't. It was like at midnight, around midnight. He wasn't asleep. He was sitting out on the porch or something, and all of a sudden, or no, he was sitting inside, and Myrtle showed up on the back porch and looked inside, and he thought it was a ghost at first. So yeah, that was kind of funny actually. And I should probably stop talking about dead cats. When I was at Lagatara with my photos the weekend before last, and I was showing this, and my that person who was next to me was a very, 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 very talented artist. Had some beautiful art. And I was showing them the pictures. Oh yeah, and this one is so and so, and he was so and so's cat. He's dead now, and that one was this kitty, and this one is kitty is dead now. And they were saying like, why do we keep talking about them being dead? They're like, no, don't tell people they're dead. You don't want dead cats. And I'm thinking, yeah, but it's a good thing. That means the cats will live forever in my photos. They may not be here in person anymore, but they're in my photos, and there's a memory, and whoever buys this photo gets the story, so they will know who this cat was. I don't think that's a bad thing. So we had two different opinions on that. Yeah, cats and their 9 lives, I know. Now the problem with ferals are that, yeah, they go through their 9 lives quick, especially, yeah, some places. I have this crazy neighbor. For those of you who don't know, I did post a video. I think it was back in June, so about half a year ago. If you go back on my videos, fairly early on, it's one of the earlier videos I posted. You'll probably find it, where I showed the picture when I was feeding the kittens when they were still kittens. They were still very little at the time. The mama and the 3. One was a little bit older. She was from the litter before. and the other two were the black and white boys from her litter at the time that was born April 1st of this year. And the next litter came September 9th or 10th, because that was the day I left for Germany, and that was pretty much the same day when they showed up. When the neighbors showed up and said that she just had her kittens. So, yeah, I live with these kittens keep me busy. These cats keep me busy because my neighbor across the street is a really crazy guy, and apparently, from what I've heard and what I've had people tell me who knocked on my door looking for him, his family was the one who originally owned this house. Those houses were built in 1958. And apparently, his parents were the ones who were the first owners of this house back in 1958. And he's lived there ever since. He's in his 60s. He looks like he's just a little bit older than me, maybe like mid 60s, early mid 60s. And he's really weird. He is very unsociable. He has no utilities. His house looks like it should be condemned. There, it's just a ruin. It's just, I mean, he doesn't even have air conditioner up there. The bracket where the air conditioner used to be is empty and rusted out completely. His house looks like, yeah, it'll fall, like it'll cave in any minute now. And the yard is a jungle. It is, I mean, it's a jungle. And he doesn't, I don't know how I know he goes and picks up portable water. He gets the water from the store and fills up the bottles, because he doesn't have city utilities. He doesn't have trash, and he doesn't have water. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he lives. And he does wash out his clothes by hand. There's always clothes hanging on his back porch. When I'm in the alley looking for the cats, I see that. And because he only seems to have like two sets of clothes, one that he wears and one that he washes. And that's where they live, because it's a real nice, yeah, I had coffee. I need more too. That's a real nice environment for the cats, because there's so much jungle they can hide. They have hiding places. They're not easily seen. And there's a shed back there that they live underneath, I was told. So, yep, he's a recluse. That's the word. Supposedly he has a job, though, which doesn't make, because he leaves every morning and he comes back every afternoon. And my next door neighbor said he works for the city colleges in Mesa. And I mean, he doesn't look that bad. He looks groomed. His clothes look okay. I mean, I only see him from across the street because he always sneaks out the back. He gets out the side door and then goes through his yard, his run over yard, and sneaks out the back and to the back alley. I've never seen him coming out the front door. But I've heard that he supposedly got in trouble with the law because he was threatening his own brother with a gun when his own brother tried to get into the house. So I don't know if that's a true story, though. So yeah, that's the story of those cats. That's why they live there, and that's why they're happy there, and that's why they don't go away. Eventually, who knows what happens when the guy passes away. I don't know if there's anyone who would be inheriting the property, but basically the house would have to be completely gutted and completely rebuilt. I don't know if that's even worth it. I don't know if a builder could even retrieve the costs if they sold the house. But that's the day that I dread, when all that happens. I don't know if I'm still going to be here at that time. But it's like, I don't like the idea of having a big old trash container across the street and all this work and the heavy machinery it'll take to get all that cleaned out. It's also supposed to be a hoarding situation inside. My other next door neighbor said he was inside the house once when they had an emergency or a fire or something. And he said it's really bad, and I can't really see inside the windows because he has like aluminum and old shades that are holy and falling apart in front of those windows. But I do see the shade of stuff. So who knows? I don't know the story. I don't really care about the story. I just care about the cats. And we'll see. I just wish cats weren't so territorial. I wish Bismarck would understand that feeding them here does not mean that they're going to move in or they're going to take anything away from him. He's still going to be the king, and he's still going to be numero uno. But he doesn't understand that. He just gets into fights because he wants them away from here. He doesn't understand that there's not food for all of them. That's the part that I don't like. And that's what I've had this talk with Bismarck many, many times. He just won't listen. He thinks this is his house and his property and his decision. Hi, Jeannie. So, oh yeah, he's definitely a hoarder. Might be interesting though, other than the fact that it's probably dirty and infested. Who knows what all is in there? Roaches, mice, who knows? But just to think, like, from 1958, if there's stuff in there from the 60s, 70s, that's stuff I'd like to see. Yeah, I probably won't get that lucky. And I don't think I would want to really take a close look. But again, it's probably all in pretty bad shape and dirty, and who knows. So, gang, I know some of you just showed up now. I am getting ready to close up. We've had an hour, and I decided to take the day off and to just go out and maybe catch a movie or something. Have a have a glass of champagne on my mom later on. Her favorite brand is still in my fridge. I've carried that around for a while because I don't drink alcohol. But sometimes you just gotta make an exception to the rule. I also picked up a couple of bottles of that the cat wine in the cat bottles because those sell on eBay. Of course, the colors they have are not the rare colors. Unfortunately, they don't even have the black ones anymore. I do the I have the gold this year. I had the silver ones last year. But ever since Danny, the niche lady, mentioned how much they bring on eBay, I've like, man, I can get more money for an empty bottle than it cost me full. So I can drink the wine. I don't really drink wine much, but sometimes I cook with wine. I made cream of mushroom soup yesterday and used some of that wine. The soup didn't come out so great though. I didn't have a good recipe. I think I switched from one to another recipe. I should have stayed with the one I had initially. So either way, yeah, I have cat wine bottles now. I get them all at the World Market. They were a member price on sale for like $14 or $15. And it's a good wine. I'm not a wine person either. I like a beer in the summer when it's hot, but other than that, I don't really. And I occasionally, I love a nice Jack Daniels. But ever since I had my gallbladder out, those things are really hard because they come back and haunt me. I can do very spicy. Even though the spicy one got better now, but like alcohol is really hard. A gallbladder is really not that important to you in your life until you have it out and you realize what it does to you, or you realize what good it did when you had it. Uh, Afterwards, without gallbladder, then yeah, heartburn is your friend, and that's not the kind of friend I like to hang out with. I like other friends better. But hey, gang, we'll keep it real. You know the deal. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and Merry New Year. I do plan on being on Katie and Angela's show next week, selling a mystery box. I've never done a mystery box before, so anyone interested in Miss Tiger mystery boxes, come on over to Katie's. I think it's on Katie's channel on New Year's Eve. I think it'll be around 9 o'clock Eastern, my time slot. Come on over and buy a mystery box from Tiger. That'll be a fun party. Katie and Angela, they know how to put on a good party. And everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you in YouTube land. And you all keep it real. Boom.